Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to SkernStation. We're back with a bit of
Monster Hunter Wilds.
We're gonna do a bit of gameplay, kill some monsters, chill, do a bit of just chatting afterwards. Jiggly! Hey Skern, give me like 3 minutes to pop into stream. I just got home. Jiggly, take your time. Stream just started. I'm very happy that we're able to stream tonight. And I think we'll be playing a bit of, we'll play this game. I didn't want to start a let's play today. I think, Harmony of Fear. Eventually I will do some additional stream and try it out once again, because as I said, this game was provided by the devs themselves. I really do appreciate it. We had some bugs before. I had a look how to solve them, hopefully. And I will give them a chance that we do the playthrough and we do look how the game itself is. But for now, we will play a bit of
Monster Hunter Wilds.
because it's a great game. Where's that woman? There she is. Accept the optional quests. Optional quests. So we have quite some. His Eternal Reign. Thunder and Dragon. Quicken depart. Ah, no. We needed to eat. We needed to eat. Shit. Gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it. My CPU is burning. 80 degrees. We can cook something. Begin quests. Let's have a look at this fella. View DLC bounties. Okay. And we're gonna eat briefly. Gonna have a grilled meal. Recommended meal. Add ingredients. Some garlic fish. With some chilies. Perfect. Exquisite. We lost an eye, by the way. Last stream, they popped an eye out.
Hello.
Let me check if this weapon...
I heard from the others.
Equipment info. This is a dragon weapon and a fire one. We should change it to a fire blade. Change equipment. If we have. This is a level 4. This is a level 3 but ice. And a level 3 blade. Charge blade. The bow is, the bow is the best for us at the moment. Let's take... Wait, what did we have here? Insect clave is explosive. Hunter blades is water. Dual blades is water. Let's take this blade. Just a standard sword. So we have also a bit of melee capabilities. And let's hunt. Oh, damn. Wait, before we leave, let's leave the goodies in the box. I don't know why I can do it now, but alright. Transfer items. Items to pouch. Up. That's it. This is, I think, this DLC thing that we have. And let's go. I love it that it walks automatic. Hey, Jiggly, how are you doing? What good news did we have this week, didn't we? I did have the news. I was very concerned and kind of pissed. And you know how I got the invitation? Because they had some different criteria. And the criteria were that you had to be 2 years at least subscribe to Nintendo. The new profile picture is great. Thanks to you. Very much appreciated. For the YouTube one, I will just add with Photoshop a white live below or something like this, that you see that it's a different channel. But overall, I'm very satisfied. And it was great that ChatGPT just added those clouds and stuff. It even looks better than the old one. So I'm very thankful that you had the idea, and I love the way it's written. That border that you mentioned, we will have to see how we do it. But overall, perfect. And yeah. No, what I wanted to say is the pre-order for Nintendo Switch was being subscribed for 2 years. So we have been subscribed in 2019. So check. Then we needed to have some playtime, which apparently I didn't have in the last days. So you needed some playtime on Nintendo games. We have some playtime, but apparently you had to be online at least one time. And what else? And I think you had to have the check mark for their commercial marketing emails, which I have always been. So I completed all of them. Some days before I was pissed, and I just played a bit on the Switch, like turned it on and played a bit of Dragon Quest Monsters, or how it's called. Forgot how it's called. The Dark Prince. At least that's the additional title. And then as soon as I played that game, then I went to sleep in the morning. I received the same day the email from Nintendo. You have been nominated. You have been nominated to pre-order, and you have like 1 day to order. And I saw it almost at the end of the day, and then I started the purchase process. And then they gave me a ticket, a number, and then I had 10 minutes to perform the order. And I was like, nah, hopefully my internet doesn't break. And it went through, and I have the confirmation. I also ordered the GameCube controller. I mean, it's not really required, but it's kind of nice to have. I want to have the full experience with Zelda Wind Waker. And now we're going to hunt. I got some good news because I found out the pre-orders are happening on May 8th here in the state. Ah, great. That's a good thing. That's really great. I hope that you also can get it. I pre-ordered it with Mario Kart, obviously, because it's a very good price for Mario Kart. I don't need it in hard copy, and digital anyway, I would have bought it. Okay, let's put this a bit lower. I would have anyway bought it digital. Let's call for friends. Yeah, I wonder if we get someone that would like to join, because I noticed that not many people like to join, but it would be cool to have more people joining the hunt. Here, I love the bow. It's a really good weapon. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. The GameCube controller, unfortunately, only works on the Switch GameCube app. Ah, that sucks. But you know what? It is how it is. Ouch. It is how it is. Better than nothing. And I want to have the real experience, so... Hey, got stuck here. I have to get back used to the game. So I've not played in a while. Olivia joined. Olivia. There we are. I think it already has a burst, or? Can we already burst it? No, we can't burst it yet. Bow is one of my favorite weapons in Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, it's quite strong, I believe. Ah, and this is a special monster. We have so many additional quests. Ouch. Dragon pot. Maybe we'll use it. We will do some just damage on it. Oh, it healed us. We're burning. We were burning. We're burning. Honestly, I don't know if I have 50 hours in the past year on the Switch. Ah, me for sure. You needed 50 hours? That was the That's the US requirement. Or maybe it was here too, because I had it for sure. But I think you had to be online too. And I was not online in a while. There. Pop, pop, burst the wound. 200 damage. I love it. 50 hours is the requirement there. Okay. No, I completed it for sure because I for sure played 50 hours. Especially because I played Xenoblade Chronicles. I didn't play much last year, so I played like 100 hours in a whole year. That's not much at all. But it was enough to complete it. Oh, there they are. Pop it. Oof, 250. Maybe we will let it burst a bit more. Just like this attack. I don't know why our Sacred is blocking us. And have a minimum of 12 months of Switch Online total. Ah, that's bad. Yeah, I mean... I only had it, you know why? Because sometime last summer, I was gonna cancel it. But sometimes last summer, they offered... Because we didn't know that Nintendo Switch Online was gonna continue. And they offered a promotion to get 6 months for free. Or something like this. So I used that. And I got... I haven't... the problem is I didn't really use it, you know. Look at this bursts. Is this the maximum? I think so. Shit. Shit. We need... I wanted to burst them all. I got greedy, I think. I got greedo. So that's gonna be difficult to get. But maybe you can get it from somewhere else then. But I find it fine that at least they have this option because... Ah, shit, he's healing. I bet he's healing. Yeah, look at him. He's regenerating. We fucked up.
Time to finish that request.
Shit, he healed all of them. He healed all of his wounds. Because this is a special one. Look, there is a thingy that we can use and fall on him. Ah, he was not there. It looked like it. It looked like it, but he's not there. I like this game. It's a very good game, but I think it's not as long as the other ones. As the previous ones. Coating. Close range coating. Why is he out of range? He's not out of range. He's not out of range. Are you gonna get the one? I mean, what do you ask? I think you will get the Mario Kart one, right? As well. It's a good deal. It would have been cool if it would have been some different color because I'm not a fan of how it looks. The buttons, I would have preferred, I don't know, some 2 options, how they had it with the Switch 1. Like pure black and then with colors. But it is how it is. So we get that one. Eventually they will release some special Joy-Cons. I might get a second pair of Joy-Cons for a Mario Party or something like this. Just do a shell swap. Or I do that. And that's it. First monster down.
Enemy has been slain.
Alright. Murkel joined. A real player joined. That's why it died so fast, I guess. It would be cool to have some damage statistic to compare your damage to other players if you're playing well or not. That would be super, but it's not the case. That's it. This guy also has to accept. Look at how this guy looks. Thing is, I hope that shells for the Switch 2 are as good as the official plastic shells from Nintendo. Yeah, this we have to see, and that you don't mess up. I mean, you mess up the. You definitely mess up the quality, not the quality, the warranty. If you shell swap, they will notice for sure. But I hope we don't get drift problems. I never had it, but I know a lot of people had drift issues. Tokyo
I heard from
drift.
the others. Yes.
So it's a nice bow, isn't it? Vespoid. Capriccio. Conditions. Age. Okay. How many do we need? Slay 8 Vespoids. Let's do that without any boost or something. I don't think we need it. No, but I'm happy. I was like a bit pissed and sad on everything because I was not invited right away. And I was like, but what else do they want? I mean, I pre-ordered lots of games, which are, it's nonsense to pre-order, but I kind of wanted those extra goodies. And I did several pre-orders last year, and my opinion is that I was a good customer. So I was like, ah, shit. It doesn't let us walk somewhere else. I will let him walk automatically. Good. I wonder, is the 50-hour requirement in the past year or in total? That's a good question. I mean, if it's in total, it's easily done. Like, it's nothing. Just like, not for new customers that just bought the Switch. But I have seen on Reddit also a lot of people that bought the Switch One now. And I'm like, I wouldn't recommend it anymore to buy a Switch One.
I gathered some materials.
Especially because it's backwards compatible, so why would you want a Switch One? Ah, wait, we need to change the weapon. It's better with the blade. It's better with the blade. It's a bit clunky now. Look, we killed 4. And now we need to find more of these Gudenos. I hate these quests, to be honest. They're like complete nonsense. To kill the small ones. At least if they would be like stronger, then I would say it's kind of interesting. No, it has to go somewhere else. But at least it walks by itself. In the beginning, I was like, the game plays alone. But for streaming, if you're playing by yourself, I think it's a shit feature. But if you're streaming, it's great because then I can focus on chit chat, and the game continues, and we still have some progress on like really brainless content. So, or not brainless gameplay, let's say. There, 2. Need another one. Kill it. There is one left. There. Nintendo also said they don't plan on dropping the price for the Switch One anytime soon. No? I mean, with the tariffs. The tariffs are completely bonkers. What's happening? We did it. It's completely bonkers. I don't know. It's like madness. But it's how it is. I think even though the tariffs are between China and the US, not that we talk much about politics because we don't do that on this channel. Because I don't care. We have to focus here on games and like fun stuff. But I just want to add that I'm a bit concerned that the prices in Europe will also increase. Even if there are no real tariffs between Europe and China. I think probably they are a bit, but not super high.
I heard from the others.
But the prices in general, I think if they're making less money somewhere else or in the US, then they will just charge it somewhere else to us. I looked in my price. I got the official price, so I'm happy. It's almost like $600 with the controller. Expensive, but it's a thing that it doesn't release so often. Like how much do we have to wait until the next Switch? Let's say 4 years, 3 to 4 years for an OLED version, which I eventually would get and replace it for the current one. So like 3-4 years. So compared to phones and stuff, it's quite fine. Cheap viewers, yeah, dude. Get out of here, bot. They removed me the option to kick him. Report? Bullying or harassment. Spam, scam, spot. Bot. Scam. Selling viewers. I'm reporting him. Block user. And he's blocked. Can you delete the messages? Here on where I am currently, not. Wait. Okay, I was a bit confused. I will see on oh shit, can't enter. On Twitch, maybe I can do it. There I for sure have the option. But on OBS I don't. Channel. And here is his. Not that we hear each other. No, I don't see him anymore. I don't see him anymore. Like maybe you see it because you were, but on the official channel, I don't see it anymore. He's gone. Which is the goal. I have to do that with a chat. I will do it today. What I wanted to tell, not today, this week. What I wanted to tell you is about.
Yes.
Oh shit! Now I got.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
Somebody wants to make a trade. It would be good if it would have a marking. Oh, it crashed. It crashed. Game crashed. I thought it was solved. Shit. Game's restarting. They're sending information. Sucks, man. It sucks big time. I will play this game more offline, I think, because it's no use. And what I will be doing is I will be streaming. As I said, twice a week. I can't do more. Job is very, very. It takes a lot of time. It's much more effort and responsibility now. So it's how life is. And privately wise, also there is not so much time I can do. Shit, it's taking a lot to restart the game. This game is a technical marvel. It is. It is. And yeah, so I want to do 2 times a week. And I would like to do like one focused stream a week. Or like split. Where I do just chatting. And during the week, if some things happen, I will note it down. That we have some topics to discuss. Like some game news or some trailers or something. I will be discussing and making like this once a week. Because I think it makes sense. And then I can also publish it on YouTube. And prepare it a bit better, so we have also for YouTube some consumable content. Then it's easier for me to cut let's plays. For some for some games, but I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm not gonna stream anymore these indie games. So this 100% achievement runs that I plan at least to do it once a month. And the reality is that last month I had 2 games that I purchased, or 3, where I did the stream, I did the effort, I started it. And they just didn't work technically. So, and it's very niche stuff. So I'm not gonna do that. This is something I kind of enjoyed. I did it last year, but it makes no sense. We did progress on our Steam account, but that was it. And only when the games are, I already know from reviews and stuff that the games are good. Then I will be getting them and eventually returning here and there with some special where it's like one stream and then we do it. But I will not be doing religiously once a month an indie game. I prefer that we stream something else. Or we do some Let's Play. Let's Play, as I said, since we have only 2 streams. One of those streams I want to cut in half for exclusive, really just prepare it to make it a good, just chatting. Because there are lots of stuff that I would like to talk about, like to be up to date on the gaming world and discuss with you guys and cut it. Make it also maybe in the vertical format, also for consumption in Reels. For the YouTube live channel, we are now changed it. It's not anymore SkernStation Let's Plays and streams, or however it was called. It sucked, that name. It was too long, I agree. And SkernStation Live, I think it's quite good. So that's the streaming channel, and the other channel we have to see what we do. I canceled that subscription for Adobe I had it running super long. I'm an idiot. Had it super long running and it didn't use it so much. It was so I will get this other software where you pay it only one time and then you can make some videos, and let's see how I will fit it in. So at least I can make this, like, let's say, podcast style. I know a lot of people do podcasts, but I enjoy talking about stuff and about gaming related stuff. So gaming with a bit of horror games, maybe here and there, horror movie, but mainly gaming. Let's look at the optional assignments. What's this? I don't like so much that you have to, it's a ice attack. So let's get the ice weapon. Let's see if we can craft something.
Yep.
So I'd like to forge a weapon. Let's see what we can forge. We need an ice weapon. It would be sweet. Fish. But we don't have the materials to upgrade it, and it's just a level 4. It's a level 4 actually. It's not bad. But look, this is level 5 and it's poison. And it looks badass. But we need
Anything catch your eye?
I think we have already a frost blade, but it's level 3 only. This is the classic Wyvern blade. It exists in different colors.
What are we
Dual
making
blades. Need some frosties. How those axes look good. This one also look nice. We have a frost weapon we can create. No, we can't. Let's use what we have then. So we'll keep that thing and we're gonna use the frost blade. And let's see what attack this guy does.
See you later.
So I'm gonna... Too bad that we always need the sacred for changing the weapon. But it is how it is. So we have our blade. And let's see what kind of attacks this monster does. It does. The navigation here is not optimal. So we can break the arms, the mouth, the head, and sever 4 times with the blade. So it's fine. Ice. But what attacks does it do? What attacks does it do? It would be interesting to know what, like, I'm interested. I don't need all this other stuff. Like, it's complete nonsense. In the mobile version, at least, you know very well what it does. Wyveria. Head. With blades and blunt. Effective status effect, effective items. Flashpot, Sonics, Static Trap, and Pitfall Trap. No. Let's use this one. Start and prep. Let's use the points. Food we have, so we can leave basically.
I'm happy to help anytime.
Nobody in the team depart now. We have the food. I don't know about the armor. I think the armor we have is... That's a problem we don't know. Equipment info.
Do you have everything?
We have fire and thunder resistance.
We received
And I
some
think...
items. Don't
we
let
will
them
see.
go to waste.
Okay, I'm like 100% sure. I met the requirements and applied the first day. Yeah, you will get it then. What my experience was that just start the Switch, start a game, like play a mini game or something, so that you have online time on the Switch, because that did it for me. I was not invited the first day. The second day I was not invited. And then I entered into the Nintendo, into the Switch. I played like 10 minutes or something, not really long. And right afterwards, I got the invitation. Maybe they additionally do a check, which I cannot confirm, but it's just an assumption. If you were online on the Switch, which they easily can do, because they see if you were online or not. Oh, let's get the goodies. Antek Suwu. But it's not going where it needs to go. It's not going where it needs to go. Market, where is it? There. And now? Go there. It's not going. How do we... Auto move. Nah, that was the button. I think I deactivated it. I like that it goes by itself there. It's like a first come, first served type of situation. Yeah. As I said, you receive, or at least I received an email with a verification code. And I was quite stressed because it was like... Actually, it was during work time. And I was doing that order. And then it said you have 10 minutes to order it. Sick. As soon as I said, okay, I'm here. He said, okay, you will have 10 minutes to do the ordering. And then my boss called and I had to talk with him. And yeah, it just somehow I managed to get the order through. But I was super, because I was like, nah. Well, of course, job is more important. I have to do it. So, and then I was there talking with the boss. And I was like, oh, let me call you back. I didn't say it, but I was like, oh, let me call you back. I need to play. Not to play, to order the Switch. But it went through, so I did what I had to do. Then in 1 minute left, I did the ordering and it was perfect. So indeed, it's first come, first serve. Mukus. Let's get the Mukus. Investigate. The camera also focuses on it, you know? It's like you're not free. As soon as you just want to touch these things, because I think when he's poo. Dunk pot. do it. Ouch. This is not a... But look, it doesn't do much damage. Attack. There. It upgraded. We have a good weapon against it, so... Ouch. I would like to use faster the evasion mantle. Let's try it. Ouch. There. Cut the pieces. Oh, yes. Somehow it always charges in when I want to attack, so that's a great thing. It's been so long since the last Mario Kart that a lot of people forgot that each Mario Kart entry is meant to be different from the last. They're complaining. Yeah, they always have some special features, and I think it's good, to be honest. Why would you want to have the same game? A bit of change is always good. I mean, sometimes change is better than... But in the end, it is just Mario Kart, so... The idea is to have some new maps. I think I'm excited for the open world. I know some people say, oh, open world and stuff. Isn't it soon the Nintendo Direct for Mario Kart? There I would like to... That's what I meant. I would like to do like some just chatting streams, some react streams. Ah, shoot. Look, but we have this other guy. He's also using the blade. Somehow it didn't do much damage for whatever reason. I don't see if the guy is upgrading his sword. Ah, yeah, he is. Definitely he is. And I am also doing it. There. Am I doing the attack? I didn't see. Oh, he jumped up. Who jumped up? Ember. That's another player. Great. Too bad you cannot add like some names, you know. Ah, missed the attack. We need to get into the sacred and sharpen the blade. Anti-gravity and underwater weren't good mechanics either, so it makes sense they get cut out. Yeah, I do like that they're out. I mean, nobody likes underwater. I don't know why they even always try. But they always do bring up some new stuff. I'm looking forward. Also, what you said about the cards not being all the time min-maxing, like to do min-maxing and they have different features. This I like. Please, I want to do the popping. There. I did the popping. There. It doesn't do much damage, or it looks like as if it would be not doing much damage, but I think it does. We're not severing anything, though. It would be nice to sever the stuff. There. Jump again. Cut something. There. Suck. Beautiful. Gargantuous. My favorite weapon is this long sword. Samurai. Wow, we obliterated this guy. It didn't even have a chance to escape. I'm continuing with the slaughter. Xuwu.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
That's it. Remove all the parts. Did it drop some stuff? No. That's it. Underwater just made the track floaty, and they all have the same aesthetic underwater, and most tracks work without anti-gravity. Ah, that's true. They were just little gimmicks to sell the game initially. I mean, it looked... If you just look at it, it looks cool. But look at this hunt. It takes 9 minutes. Sick fast. Can't believe it. Gathering Maniac. Gathered 19 times. Also, unlike Sony and Microsoft, Nintendo, from the looks of it, it's still prioritizing gameplay over everything else. That's the most important. That's the most important. I mean, graphics, they can't compete, so they're just doing it right. Ah, these little ones. Slay 6 Guardian Sacred. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We don't need any kind of special weapon. This is just a stupid question, a stupid quest. But let's do it. I think you have to do every quest, so. No, for me, the main thing is that you get the Nintendo exclusives. Because my wife asked me, why do you want now this Switch? Doesn't understand. And I was like, yeah, it's the Switch too. It has special games for it. Like, it's the new console. It's like the new... But it's not like every year there is a new one, because she thought I bought last year one. I was like, no. That was purchased 2021, and the first one was 2018. So 18 to 21 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years. And then the 21 is 21, 22, 23, 24, and now 25, 5 years. Or almost like this. So basically the whole lifetime of the... Oh, wait. We're already there. So this is it, basically. And yeah, she didn't get it. She thought it's like a phone. It's like every year. And she's like, you need to buy it every year. It's like, no, it's not. It is not that a console is a platform where you can play specific games that are not playable somewhere else except if you emulate, but that's illegal. So we need to kill these guys. They look like raptors, right? They're not so easy to hit. What the fuck? They're too small. In reality, they're normal, like huge still. Ah, these ones are a bit more annoying to kill than the... than the big guys. I mean, the big guys are not annoying. The wasps were fine. Ah. Look how this blade looks. Looks awesome. It's not a good sword to kill them. Look, I'm just like hitting the air. It's so difficult to hit small targets. Even though they're not small, you get it? They're not small and still it's difficult to hit them. Well, what can we do? Should we go get a Mario Kart game on a Switch one that looks similar to World? But it's not open world. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not super open world, but still. It has this world feature that you have to travel a bit around. So yeah, I mean the Switch console generations are different. Yeah, of course you can play games on them, but in the end it's a different platform and a more evolved hardware, and they're specifically crafted for gaming and for the games of a specific generation. Of course you can play some games Look, the bow is easier. The bow is easier. Look, this too, and then we're done. They resist so much, these fuckers. Wait, I want to gather their materials. Mario Kart 8 has a low poly asset in the background of the tracks. I mean, it's an ultra old game. It's a good game and it looks good, but like, let's be honest, it's an old game. Even the DX version is old. I mean, it's 2017 or 18 when it came out. That was it. This is the last one. That's it. These quests I hate because they're brainless. Brainless and boring. But we did them. No world is entirely open world. Like the entire map. Something the Switch can't handle. And if it does, it would run at a 720p 30 FPS. Yeah, but I mean, compared to the previous one where you just select the track and that's it, I would love to have like a Diddy Kong Racing style for stuff. I mean, the problem is called Mario Kart and not racing, but it would be cool to have some planes. We already have the wings when we glide. I like more the gliding now in the new Mario Kart than with the balloons that we had or the gliders. I like those wings. Yeah, 8 years old, but it's great compared with difference within 8 and World. 8 is also an amazing example of how well art style and direction can make a game look for years. Yeah, yeah. No, I think it looks great. It looks great, don't get me wrong, but it is an older game. Water. So let's get a water weapon. Change equipment. This is water blades. Let's use the water blades.
Yes.
That's it. Posts. Optional. Use it. Yeah. We're gonna use the lucky vouchers. They don't take long. So, the lucky vouchers. When I finish with the lucky vouchers, maybe we'll watch some YouTube videos. And do a bit of just chattanino.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared? Those supplies will help with this quest. Let's
Let
be
me
sure to
use
them.
the ghillie mantle and the blade. And we're gonna go with my fish swords to do a backstab. To initiate combat, we will ask for support. Because I don't care about fighting against the monsters. It's just grinding. And it's fun with others. Because 8's assets, quality is poor for today's standards. Textures are poor, etc. But it's racing game. And for how well it's designed, the game... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when you stop, you see that it's not optimal. But... Oh, shit. What's running away? Sneak attack. Ah, that was it? Why is it red in the mouth? I think it has some problems. Oh, shit. That hurt.
Go all in.
Go all in. Let's get the feathers. Ouch. No. How do you like my weaporinos? My fish blades? There. Let's cut his Achilles sinew or however it's called. Bam, look at it. Beautiful attacks. Love it. Hunter Rosso joined. We still have the food buff, so that's good. Alright. I love when you enter in demon mode that he takes the blades to the back. Looks so badass. Ah, man. These Orogaron are always strong. They're careful, and you have to take into account that these are the special ones. Okay, his mouth is red. It's not that he's bleeding or something. Blade dance, you gotta be careful. Dunk pod we don't need. Get some guardian slicing pod. Ow. What? What is this attack? Oh, here when we are, we do special strong attacks, apparently. Apparently. Wait, we need to charge it up, or why is it... I know that we need to... I'm not acquainted with this weapon so much. Look, it's building up the second yellow blade. 8 run at 720 FPS, 720p on the Wii U, while the Switch is at 1080p. Yeah, but Wii U, we're talking about ultra old technology. How much? 2013? What did it come out? Or 12? When did it come out? You for sure know, because I missed that one. I was not in playing any Nintendo games then. Wait, let's eat a bit. Potion. David joined the archer. David the archer. 2012. Yeah, I assumed so. Failure. I already saw on Reddit people complaining that, or like ranting that the Switch 2 will be as same as Wii U. Like success Wii and then Wii U sucks. I don't see why it should be the case at all. Like, I don't share that opinion. Because the Switch 2 is now better than the Steam Deck. Like, stronger. Of course, in Steam you can have the indie games and it runs well. But if you want to play Nintendo games, you gotta have it. I like this dual blade. Look at them. Rah. How we ultra attack. Look at it. Blade dance. Oh, look, more people are joining. We need to sharpen the blade. I like how my character looks. He looks like a badass samurai. Western samurai. Old man. Wise. I thought we can burst something on him. Nope. Wii U's biggest issue when it came to its hardware was the ancient-ass GameCube-based architecture. Not only was nobody buying a Wii U, but devs hated working with it because it's hard to port a game to it, and the CPU was insanely overclocked because the system had poor cooling. So in some instances, the Wii U CPU was weaker than the PS3 and 360 CPU. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that for sure. Hardware-wise, Nintendo has not been participating in that hardware race since the GameCube. Too bad, because it would be cool to have good hardware, but I think they prefer to have the hardware is not the focus, it's about the games. What do you think about the cartridges that are not with the games inside? Bomb. This hunt is taking a bit longer compared to the other ones. Maybe because my weapon is not that strong. I like big numbers. That's the only bad thing, that with this fast blades, you only get to attack quite fast, but not more. But you get to make cool Darth Maul moves. There it sits.
Another enemy has been slain.
The Switch's hardware is basically the Wii U, just but good. Indeed.
This thing's a trove of new data.
4 people joined in. Wow. Wow. This was also a special one. Quest complete. Many people complain of this game that it doesn't have enough content. Briefly before I was thinking about streaming Titanfall, but I was not in the mood to play an FPS first-person shooter. I was not in the mood. It's a very good game, but I don't know. Lately, first-person shooters get me dizzy, and I had the feeling that I was gonna feel bad, and that's the worst. The thing about cartridges is that a lot of games on discs are the same way as how these cartridges are, where you have to download part of a game. People are just ignoring that and using it to hate on the Switch 2 more. Yeah, I don't find it so bad, because you have at least that license and you can give the cartridge to someone else or sell it, and then the person then downloads it. The only problem is in future, when... I hope not. I hope that the Nintendo Online Store now remains something for good or for long. Not that we have exclusive stores per platform and then they will run it some years and then shut it down. That's just my hope. The Switch 2 is definitely all about power. It's outperforming the PS4 Pro and Xbox One for a handheld. It's close enough to an Xbox Series S, where we'll get third-party support. I'm looking forward to see how loud the fan is, because the fan of the Steam Deck was very loud in the beginning. They patched it, but it was ridiculously loud.
Yes.
And if you play games that are resource intensive, then it's sick loud. Hunter Chematress. This is fire defense, and we attack with water. No! Okay, we need to prep, that's fine.
Not forgetting anything?
No, I would like to cancel quests. But let's prepare for the Chematress, and let's build a weapon. I'll forge...
Got something in mind?
a switch axe? No. I'm not sure if we have the materials, that's the problem. Great sword.
Anything catch your eye?
Fire blade. Bone blade we could upgrade. We don't need a fire blade. This one we could build. We build this one and we get this one. And it's a level 4 rarity. But here we could build already a level 5 poison blade. But the problem is this one, I mean, it looks very cool, to be honest. And then you could go to this tree. You know what? Let's build it.
Look good.
I will build it. It doesn't
Alrighty.
matter that it's not ultra successful. Look at that blade. Jesus, I love it. Equip as primary. It's a level 5.
Come back
Look at
anytime.
this blade. Now we're talking. It's
Monstrous.
something to consider about the Switch one is that its development was very rushed. Yeah, but the success was insane. To be honest, the Switch one will still live. The Switch one, you know that I have the first vanilla version and the OLED. The vanilla version will be used to play on TV, mainly, and the OLED for handheld. And the small ones will play with the Switch one. Later, when they're a bit older, they get the Switch 2. But in the beginning, in 2 years or something, they get the Switch 1. Because Mario Kart is still a good game. Like, still a good game. I will be still using it, like, because if it breaks or something, I know it will break. I know it will break. If you have small ones, they will break it. So I prefer that they break the old one, not the non-OLED one. I mean, it could happen. Even if it break it, it doesn't matter. It's just that if I can choose, I prefer that they break the the old one, the Gen 1. Nintendo wanted to do magnet stuff with the Switch 1, but it didn't have time. Also, the OS for the Switch 1, even months before the release, was looked quite different. Wow, didn't know that. Where is the woman? Why is she running away? This is stupid that she runs away. This quest giver should be sitting just in one spot. Oh, what's this? Look at that giant. The giant dwarf.
Good hunter, I bear glad tidings.
He looks like a dwarf, but he's gigantic.
Serenity you ushered in has opened the
To be
way
honest,
to our
I know that it's
peaceful
not in the scope of Monster Hunter, but I would love to have an enemy like this.
What is the place of prayer? A site where songs of prayer
I would
have
love to
been
fight
offered
him
since ages past.
and to cut his tail.
It was rendered inaccessible after the
Nintendo wanted
downfall of
magnets.
Skern.
Let's see how the magnet stuff
Thanks
are.
to you,
But I think it will be great.
we have rebuilt.
I'm happy it didn't buy Mario Party Jamboree. I would have preferred that they would have released a completely new Mario Party.
All Harkin has decided
And I personally only want to buy one Mario Party per generation of console. So I will be waiting.
I urge you to visit. You will find it on the
I will be
path
waiting for
from
that.
the peaks back
And I will be
east.
not be buying the Nintendo, like the Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom version. Oh, the Grand Hub is open now. Great. Only when when maybe my little ones are bigger, and then I will get it. Whatever. It doesn't make sense to buy it now. Maybe there will be a even enhanced edition in some years down the road. But those games are at least Breath of the Wilds. It's a really good game. I think it's better to start with Breath of the Wild compared to Tears of the Kingdom. You can visit the Grand Hub from the peaks back gate, Suya. All right. Go check it out. What's this? Move to Grand Hub. I heard about the Switch 2 feels more like one unit, as in the Joy-Cons aren't as wobbly. That is the best. Ah, okay, we moved to the hub. And the hub looks more comfortable now to navigate. I think this is now the end game location. Or end game, whatever it is. It's like looks beautiful.
This is wonderful. To think a place of such rich history would become a grand hub.
Yeah, plus it's expected the materials used feel a bit nicer than the OLED ones, which... Yeah, the only thing is that they should have added an OLED, but I know that they will release an OLED version in 3-4 years.
Yeah.
They should really not release it in the next 2 years. They're maximum in 3 years to keep it a bit of a... Ah, shit, I didn't read that. If they release it in 1 or 2 years, it will be a shit show, so I hope they don't do that mistake. It's fine that they do it, but not now. Nobody's in my squad. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It would have been cool. I would be streaming this game really quite often if we would have at least a couple of people or 1-2 people joining to play this. But the squad is me. And the Switch 2 displays an upgrade in every way besides when a game would have a lot of blacks going on. Nah, it's still good. I mean, my tablet also has an LCD. This retina display, how they call it and stuff. It's like beautiful. It's just that, let's be honest, all OLED with their blacks are cool. But here I also don't have, on my PC I also don't have an OLED. And OLED tend to have more problems than LCDs. So from that respect, you have some, except the optional quests. How do we get up there? How do we get up there? This way. I really would want, and this is something that, to do the Dark Souls experience. Because offline I'm not gonna do it. And I would like to 100% Dark Souls. I know that this is an old stuff, but you can play the barrel bowling minigame in the Grand Hub. Roll the special bowling barrel down the hill towards the pins. Aim for the biggest pins to increase your score. Barrel bowling vouchers are required to play. You can get this via login bonuses. From item trades in Suya and from the support ship. Barrel bowling. I want to play. Let's roll. Play. Let's use one. LCDs are also cheaper and brighter than OLED. I mean, it has HDR, so... And that thing is... How do we do this? I think we have to... It would be good to roll it from here. There. There.
High score.
Second roll. I mean, that made sense. Take the barrel bomb. Where could we get? I don't know if you hit the second time. I think we should push it like this. There. Ah, it went completely somewhere else. But look, it's not that bad. Ah, it exploded there. B. Not great. It's fine, the minigame. It's a minigame. You gotta do the Dark Souls series before the Duskblood comes out. Yeah, maybe we I know, like that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I now completely know that we will not get anybody new in. Like, the probabilities to get anybody new in on Twitch, on YouTube. Also, no. I have to make videos and I have to do other stuff. Because with all the rest, I'm quite satisfied. It's just that And I want to do this Dark Souls stuff. I love this Dark Souls style of games, and this is something that what has been my dreams. And there is like a definite goal, and there is not so much. Like Dark Souls 1 would not take too long. 2 is also not that long. And 3 is a bit longer and more difficult. But to be honest, after playing Elden Ring, I think you received a barrel bowling strap pendant. Use the appearance menu. Don't need it. So, having passed Radahn and all his king consort Radahn, I'm very confident to be able to do it. Arena quests. Arena quests. But we had now a fire blade, or? No, this is a poison blade. Let's kill this fella. I hope more games start to utilize DLSS 4 on Switch 2, because not many games. Yeah, but it's just the beginning of the... it's just the beginning of the generation, so... what's this? Let's get the blade. Ah, this is like... I don't know how to use the hope blade. Oh, but look, this looks very cool. I will take it for the looks. This looks pretty cool too. Look how cool this looks. I will take this one, dual blades, and... No, let's take this one. We can do the Chatacabra with the big blade. Look, I look like a desert assassin. I can already tell some devs will overdo it. I like to do it with the PS5 and Xbox Series, where they use FSR to upscale from the resolution. Yeah, that's the issue that always can happen, you know. If they give them that opportunity, then... Ah, look how the arena looks. It looks beautiful, the arena. Jump down. Let's go do it. Ah, I didn't eat.
Time to finish that request.
I didn't eat. Can we cook? Let's eat. Grill meal. I can't grill here. So we do it without... Look, a saxophone. Let's finish it. Ah, I jumped over it. Sacred, come. Let's jump again. Let's jump again.
On guard.
This looks so cool, this guy. There. My favorite weapons are the longsword, the greatsword, and the bow. In this game, the bow. Normally, I don't like the bow, but in this game, it's good. From the rage weapon, the bow is the best. So. When this game came out, I played again a bit of Monster Hunter now, but I don't think I will be playing it, because these mobile games always, they want you to pay ridiculous amounts of money to play them. They're such a freaking scam. And I know people play it because they're not gamers, and many people have phones and then they play that and they make a lot of money and they focus on that. I just don't like it. And the gameplay sucks. Yeah, let's use that gate. That guy's there. Bomb. guy looks so cool. Have you played, or have you... What's your opinion on Assassin's Creed Shadows? I took instead... maybe it's supposed that we don't have food. Max potion. That's good. I took instead Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut. Look at it. There. Cut it open. Cut it open. Bam! So satisfying. There. In his face. In his face. Also again. I love how I look. Gates are open. Gates are open. As good as this game looks, it really is just a world in higher polygon asset. Yeah, I mean, world is always like this. This is it. This is the gameplay loop. I'm continuing to play it now because, like, we just played 1 hour, but it's a world game. It's a Monster Hunter game. Like, personally, I think it's nice to do... Now I play more for the stream. But if I would play this, I would play like 1-2 hunts. And then change to another game. Like, this is for me, more like my personal opinion. More like a game where you do a bit of grinding and that's it. Not that where you play hours on end this game. That's it. Very fast. Very fast we can kill it. I like the armor. The blade is something we already know. Which isn't a bad thing, to get me wrong. But it's kind of when you see how poorly this game runs. Yeah. It is. I wanted to stream, what I wanted to say before is I wanted to stream some instead some, how it's called? Oh, it's just a bee. Oh, it's not that great. We got some Chadakabra material. Unlock the new design. I wanted to play some, how is it called again? I'm tired. That's why I don't find the words. Path of Exile 2. But apparently they did some patch and it runs like shit. Imagine how good the next Xenoblade is gonna look. Jesus, Xenoblade 4, I tell you. I love Xenoblade. I still have to finish Xenoblade 2, the DLC. But this I do offline and then we play the... I think they will have a Xenoblade X, that's for sure. They will have an upgraded version for the Xenoblade Chronicles X. I really expect it because it's the newest one in the roster. And I will be streaming that one with better resolution. Better resolution and more frames and stuff. I know that it runs decent for a Switch 1 game. But arena quests. Shut the cover, we finished. No quest found. Challenge. Nah, let's play the normal ones. I don't want to play arena. Arena is... I want to have my weapons. So these ones are all done. Ah, yeah, okay. Optional quest is the one that we need to do. Fire. This is what we need. Ah, no, we don't have fire. Water, fire. So fire plates are the best. Ice and thunder. No animal is weak against poison. Let's hunt the Doshangwa, but it's star 5. Nursilla. Effective status affects poison. Poison is effective. Let's use this one. Ah, I need to eat. I need to eat. And he left. I hope we can cook. 3 looks so good on an emulator when it doesn't have to run. Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I would also like to wait that 3 gets a bit of an upgrade. It would be sweet. Look, we got all of them. Receive everything. Ingredient center. I'd like to request support. No, that doesn't do anything. We need to eat. I don't like that you have to enter the hut to eat. This is a change in this game that I don't agree with. That is how it is. We're gonna go and hunt the Doshangwa. Where is he? We have that poison blade. Poison is maybe not the greatest. Hiding back, no! Good at least. So stupid. I wanted to go. That's stupid. Look at the lady. Optional quests. And we used the voucher. We're idiots. That's our last voucher. Wait, I'm pretty sure the Xenoblade series is done. And they have been working on a new IP for years. There is Xenogears, Xenosaga, Xenoblade. Oh, maybe we get some Xenobot series.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
But it remains, how to say, the spirit of the Xenoblade games remains. So that's what I mean. So you think that with the third one, that's it? We don't get a fourth? Could be. Gilly Mantle. I want to backstab. They are 4. They are already 4. Yeah, but Xenoblade X is X. So, you know, like the next Xenoblade 3 was the last one, and then that's what I mean. So basically the 5th, yes. There you're right. But the 4th, like, entry in number. Come on. Why can't I backstab it? Ah, okay. There. This is what I love from it. I will call people. I will call people. It's good to have poison with fast blades because then it triggers more, I think. It's not that... That's what I assume, right? Or we do some fast attacks and it gets poison and then it starts ticking. We do like this consecutive attack. Fight slash. There. Ah, we need to heal. These Doshangwas are strong. X is its own thing, but it's still Xenoblade. That's what I mean. X is its own thing, so it's not... It's, as you said, it's more exploration, what I have seen. Oh, I just started it briefly. Just made a character for fun. It looks so good. I would like to play it. But this is a long journey, and I want to finish first the second one.
That's our cue.
That's our cue. Come, Olivia, help me. Alessa, join. I am happy that in this game you have this... Oh, shoot. You have these NPCs. At least to have a bit of a experience of playing with other players. He's poisoned. He's poisoned. X is also the second entry. Yeah. I mean, the second one that was released, yeah. Anyway, they're not related to each other. It's a bit like a Final Fantasy, right? It's not that there is a consecutive story. I personally loved the first one. The second one, I liked the blades more. This idea with the blades. But the first one, I liked the first one more, but I liked Pyra and all these other characters in the second one a lot. But the second one had big flaws with this skill system that it had and to progress the game. And a bit of RNG and stuff if you don't get the blades. Like that's nothing lost in a single player game, really. Sucks hard.
You must hold on strong.
Mironius, Skern, hello, hello. How are you doing? X would benefit the least from the Switch 2 upgrade as long as there's 60 FPS upgrade, then that's fine. Yeah, but the second, I don't know. The second one, as I said, story-wise and stuff, it's fine. Not, yeah, story-wise, it's okay. I did enjoy it. But, yeah, as I said, those skill systems or proficiencies or however they were called, they were terrible. Mironius, how's life? All good? All good. We're hunting some
Monstrous.
It's a good game. I don't want to use the bow. We're going to use the good weapon we have. And let's sharpen our blade. Sharpen. The second one is definitely the weakest and it's still a good game. It's just that, and I would have loved it more if we're talking about Xenoblade. Said you know, because I'm not sure when you popped in. It's a JRPG, a bit in a futuristic setting, like a pocket MMO, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, on a Nintendo Switch or Nintendo game platforms actually. And we were talking which one is the best one. So the first one is Xenoblade 1, then is the X one that just was released now, like an upgraded version, and 2 and 3. And the second one it has flaws. It's a good game, but it has flaws because you have to have specific skills to open up areas and progress with the story. Also, the DLC has this issue. Torna. In this game already we passed the story, Mironius. And we're doing just some hunting, some grinding, some optional quests. It's basically the end game. You can reach higher levels, get better weapons, and this is basically the real game. The story is just like a tutorial where they introduce the new monsters. It very well could be that I think later for sure there are more monsters that I have not seen, but like the main new monsters are introduced. What I was thinking, but I was wrong, is that this game includes also all the monsters from the past, but it doesn't. Ah, look, they burst also there. These NPCs also burst the wounds. The wounds are a feature in this game. where when you attack it, they get like some red dots that you can target with your weapons and then make additional damage. And this was like introduced in this game. This is like the specific gameplay loop. Not the gameplay loop, but like some special feature that it has. It's gonna heal.
Hold on strong.
Blade is sharp, but I will sharp it. I will sharp it a bit more. Sharpen it. So that it's blue. I think it does more damage when it's blue. You see? Now it's sharpened. Long time that I have not been able to jump on top of it. Long time that I have not been able to jump on top of this guy. There it is. You see? That's the wound and we burst it. We do a lot of damage. And there's another one. Ah, shit. There. Man, burst it. We do good damage. I'm charging up the attack. And this is the big guy. This is the big attack. There. Fully charged. Ah! We hit him, but in a part that doesn't do much damage to him. And these are my NPC group friends. And life's alright. Just playing Mario Kart right now. Got a cold recently, but it's almost gone now. So how about you? Doing good. We're talking about Mario Kart. I was able to pre-order it, Neuronius. So as soon as I get it, I will be streaming Mario Kart on Fridays now that it comes out, the new one. But now I'm doing a break because I don't want to burn myself out. Like let's be honest. We played so much Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that I'm looking forward for a new one. And it will be I think it will be good. Come on, it's Mario Kart. Like, of course it has its flaws also with this Bandersnatcher stuff. Like when you're losing, you get the best items and stuff. Look at it, how we obliterate this guy. We burst the freaking all. His face. We need to attack his face. Ah, they burst it. What's not coming out is this game on the Switch 2. It's not well optimized. But World might come to the Switch 2, you know? World might come to the Switch 2. Did you also pre-order Switch? Yeah, I was invited by Nintendo. I was lucky. I was a bit sad some moment because I thought that's... Because you know they have these requirements and I thought... Yeah, again, I will not be able to get a... To get the console on release. So I was a bit sad. But all turned out fine. So... It's pre-ordered. I'm just waiting now that it comes. So I'm good now. I ordered it with a package. It's the best value. The best value. I think I'll get the Switch 2 in a year or two. Yeah, you can wait a bit. I don't think that it will get cheaper, to be honest. Nintendo is not known for that, but... For sure that the availability is guaranteed. And there will be more games. Because, of course, you can play the old games too. That you already have. But the new games, we still have some. Just a few. I mean, Bonanza, I will get Donkey Kong Bonanza. And let's see what comes out for Christmas. Metroid Prime 4. That will be a good one. I remember when they wanted to release it. There. Ooh, a lot of damage. Or not so much, actually. Nah, he attacked me when I was gonna do this dog attack. Nintendo never puts their consoles on sales. At most they do is bundle. Yeah. Bundle like a special edition. Maybe it looks a bit different. I would have liked a special edition. But this is something for people that buy it in future. I want to have it on release. And this availability is crucial because Jiggly knows, but Minors, maybe you don't know. I wanted back in the day during the pandemic and the PlayStation 5 came out. I would have bought one and I would have bought games, but since it was not available and when it I just decided not to buy it anymore. It's like now I'm not interested to buy it at the end of its lifetime. Even if the Pro came out, I'm not interested anymore. It's a good console, don't take me wrong, but it's not. Oh wait, where is the? All right. But I mean, for me, the best combo is PC and Nintendo console, because those always have their exclusives, and now we're getting also the exclusives from Xbox and from PlayStation on PC. So, as you said, if you don't need to have it right on release, you can get it even at a better, like, okay, Nintendo no, but you know what I mean. The other games or the other platforms, you can get it like at a better price or a good price on PC. Okay, I can hear and see you right now because Twitch is making me watch 5 ads. Twitch is turning into Spotify too. That sucks. I wish you could just deactivate that, but I have to. Twitch is I think they have issues with generating money or something.
Fine result.
I think they have issues to generate money. Because I had to do a lot. I had 100.
Can't let it go to waste.
I had 1,200 hours of highlights of all the Let's Plays we did in all these years. And now they are forcing me to delete them or export them, which is, I mean, it's not cool because it's a lot of work to go through all of this and move everything to the YouTube channel, which I'm doing, and it's all unpublished. But now I have to do a lot of work. I had them organized there, but maybe it's even better to have it on YouTube, to be honest. The archive of Stream Archive. Know that it's not many people watch it, but it's nice. It's a nice to have. So I'm currently moving that. I have still until the 17th, until next week. And I already deleted like almost 700 hours of content was deleted on Twitch. Lots of it already was available on YouTube live, SkernStation live. It's where we live stream and also have the archive. So Minorius, if you don't know it, that I'm also streaming on YouTube at the same time. And there you find also the old Let's Plays and videos of the streams. That sucks. You have to move the highlights content to your YouTube. It does suck. But to be honest, in the past, it also happened that they sometimes were changing the link to the videos. When I was sharing it, for example, on Discord, the highlights or some videos, they were not working anymore. So Twitch has had this, and I understand it that they don't want to pay for the storage space. Amazon has a lot of money, but I think like overall they're having an issue generating money, Twitch. And yeah, it is how it is. You can get Switch games on PC for free, huh? Yeah, I mean, if you own the game and you want to explore, we have to be like serious. Like, if you own the game and maybe you test it out on your PC, that's the official way. I think like not really super official, but at least you own the game. That's fine. The other thing is pirating, and I personally have the opinion that if I like a game, I do enjoy, like I do like to support the developers, so that like it's like my way of voting that they make more of these games. When I was younger, eventually maybe it could be that it happened, but now when you work, yeah, you have I mean, games. You can buy games. It's not the most expensive thing that you need to you need to buy it. They are expensive, but you know what I mean. Like if they're on sales and they cost like €2 or 10 bucks or $2, that's fine. Nintendo excluded. They always cost almost always the same. I wonder if they will have that you can buy the vouchers. So if you buy, let's say, a voucher or like 2 vouchers for maybe now 120, that you can get the games instead of 70 euros digital 60. That could be. I'm betting on that. But then I have to wait a bit more to buy me those vouchers. Oh. That sucks. Yeah. PC and Switch is definitely the best 2 platforms to roll with. Yeah, it is. It is. Like, I understand some people maybe don't want to hassle with PC gaming, and for them, consoles are great. Like, good. Let's do the last hunt. This weapon that this guy has is extremely cool, but I don't know what it is. So look, we did good progress. We wanted this one. Chematress. Let's do it. We don't have vouchers left, but let's kill it anyway. The vouchers aren't carrying over to Switch 2. Yeah, I don't have vouchers anymore. I just mean that I hope that there are Switch 2 vouchers. I might even use one of those once I get the Switch 2. They're going to be on the Switch. They aren't going to be at all, or they will be Switch 2 specific ones. Wait. Let me see. Do we have? Yeah, we have food.
Hope you find something useful.
Hope you found something useful. What's this guy saying? You complete limited bounties. We did them. Support desk. Okay, man. What do you have? What's going on? No, nothing. Yeah, I also hope that that makes Switch specific vouchers. Because if you were buying those vouchers, you were able to get, if you used them, like you could also use them in a stupid manner where you pay even more than what the game's worth, because some games were cheaper than $50 or $50. So for those ones, it's better to just buy them like that. But for games that were worth like 60 or I think 70 for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, then you were able to get them for 50, and that was the average price, my opinion, 50 euros. Now it will be 70 or even 80, 90. I forgot the price tag. It's not great, but I hope that those vouchers exist, or coupons, because then you could save a bit of money. You have to pay like 2, but I think that's fine. Chematress. That's the fire chicken, my friends. Is a fire chicken. Now we call for support. I like to call for support. I don't care anymore to fight alone. I find it fun if more hunters are attacking it. It would be cool to have more players joining, which some do, but the majority of time I just fight alone. Look, Fiskars is in the balloon shooting. That is awesome. That is extremely cool. It's because it's in the water, I think. It's floating, you see? That's extremely cool. Ouch. We have good fire resistance with this armor, so we're perfectly prepared. Particularly, yeah, I think they did a good job making the game boxes look different for the Switch too. Yeah, it's extremely important. If not, the people will not know, and that the cartridges are red. That you have a clear differentiation. Because then some people or some like parents or something like that, no clue. It's like, yeah, but it's the same game. Why it costs now more? It's like, I mean, inflation and stuff hit everybody. And in the past years, inflation has been sick, peeps. Like, prices for food and everything have gone so much up. It's sad. This is the final one. There. Oh, we broke the tail. Ah, but it was in the water, so we can't loot it, or? Ah, we broke the tail, but it was in the water, so it got lost. Apparently. Lucky is a player? No. I think Lucky is the little monster that the palico of this other Alessa. I love that the box art extends to the side of the game case. Yeah. You know what makes me hyped? I think no, we'll not get it now, but we will get it 2027. I will call it 2027. We're getting a new Zelda. Because we got Breath of the Wild in 2017. And we're gonna get a new one. Hopefully completely different. Soon. Brace, brace. There, obliterate him. Attack. Ah, it's the bow, shit. I wanted to use... Oh, but 400. 400 damage. I want to use the blade. This is what's strong. There. Oh, burst the thing. I love this bursting mechanic. I really enjoy the combat. This is the best combat in Monster Hunter that I have played until now. It feels the best. Just that the monsters die much faster, but to be honest, I also like it. Because in World, it took like 10 hours to kill a monster, and it's a bit exaggerated. Like, you're fighting there for your life like 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
Ready to bring this to a close.
I don't need to have a 20, 30 minutes fight. I wanted to get closer. Exactly, for that. Can't wait to hear about the new Zelda. But yes, I hope it's a different take. That we're not in Hyrule anymore. Leave Hyrule. I would like to have it a bit like Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom style. But maybe a bit of enhanced graphics. Oh, look. Another monster came. Enhanced graphics and a different location. This would be my dream, like, if I could. And that's very important. This is it. Ah! That other monster yelling scared my character. And I was not able to do the final ultra attack. Look at these sand effects. This looks sick. It's trapped. And I'm also trapped now. But I will use my chance to pop its wounds.
And the enemy dies. Skern wins once again.
That was sick. We burst all the wounds at once. I think we did like 1,000 damage there or something in one hit. And this guy's still freaking around here. We need to shoot poop on it. Go away. Take some poop. Why is it fighting here? Take some poop and go away. I think we'll get a new mainline Zelda in 28 even, not 27. Tears of the Kingdom development for the most part was done around May of 22, and that seemed to be the average development time cycle of a Zelda game, around 5 years. Yeah, it can't be Hyrule again. I hope not. Or if it is Hyrule, that it just is completely different. Like, yeah, the problem is you cannot do it completely different because we know where the things are located. But you know, like in Ocarina of Time, we also have Hyrule, but it's different. Where? Yeah, because the Gorons were like this side, and in Ocarina of Time they were, if I remember correctly, like to the west. And in the Switch games, it's on the east. So they could call it Hyrule, but not the same map. That was my point. In Tears of the Kingdom, it was basically absolutely the same map with some adaptations, but I missed the exploration. I missed the uncertainty. Okay, you know that it exists, but okay, do I go this hill? Do I go to this mountain? I really hope that they continue with the formula. And each Hyrule is designed differently. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like a different Hyrule. Completely fine. Look, this guy has a new quest. Whiskers, nice job, partner. Thanks for always helping out with my ideas. Gamma helped me out to put together the Wrath from Above.
I had no idea you two were cooking up something like this.
Look at it. Surprised? If I want to be a top tier Polygo, I need to keep up with thinking new ideas.
Lucky hunter.
Yeah, we are. Right, but my partner is also pretty good. We know that. You can always trust me to have your back.
It's a huge help.
Yeah, thanks, little one. Side mission, Wrath from Above. Ah, okay, it was a side mission. Let's get the goodies. Bombs. Sweet. Oh, good experience. We're only level 18. And it's got our Wrath from Above. Ah, now I got it. Took a while. This guy eats. This is ingredient center just. Here I would like that they would cook for me. This I miss so much, the little palicos. Cooking up some food. What's this? Look at this fairy. This a player, or? Badass. Very cool. I like the fairy is interesting. A double bow? No, double quiver? Extremely cool. Extremely cool. Good. We will save. And we will quit the game. And let me make a short break because I'm extremely thirsty. If you guys have some videos that you would like that I watch, please let me know. Because then we would be watching it. But I need some short break. I will not make a super long stream. Like maybe some 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something more. But that was it for Monster Hunter Wilds. Overall, a great game. I really do enjoy it. Wait, let me switch account. So we don't have commercials. And we will... we will see some video. if you guys want to see something. If not, I will just search up something. All right. So be right back. And like some 2-3 minutes break. So see you. Yeah, we did, but I think not everything. But I will get something to drink, and in 2 minutes I'm back. And we're back. I was extremely thirsty. I didn't have water with me. It's always important to have some water when you stream. Because when you talk nonstop, then it's normal that you get thirsty. All right. So
Mario Kart World is once
let me have a look. Oh, I need to share the screen. There we go. So this for sure we didn't see.
again adding back a ton of retro tracks from the franchise, and over time we've seen the retros transform more and more, as they went from feeling like almost carbon copies in Mario Kart DS to barely recognizing their layouts in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But Mario Kart World is transforming them almost entirely into new tracks.
Come on, but
So
let's be serious. Like
original counterparts.
8
giving our
DX
overall
also looks
thoughts on
great.
them. For all the people who have been following the Mario Kart franchise for years, this video is dedicated to you. It's going to be so exciting checking out all the retro tracks today, because they're not your average retro tracks.
Filmed
Look at
directly
that.
from the
We're gonna
Switch
rewind a
2.
lot in this video. The rail, we
Not
got
the greatest
points on
quality,
top of
but
pillars. You go over the arch. You can charge a main turbo. Definitely trick. Player playing currently.
From
did
whom
not
is
trick.
this?
This section here around this corner with like the rocky wrenches.
Oh,
the
he doesn't
holes,
have the
that's
button.
the same. However, it looks like you can actually drive on the rail.
He doesn't have the
on
button.
banked corner.
Interesting.
This corner was never banked
DVD.
in previous Mario Kart games like Mario
He doesn't
Kart
need
DS.
it.
That's really
That
interesting.
subscribe
This
button.
part, pretty similar. U-turn, and then here there are no crates. We have
Seeing all
coins
these
instead of the
tracks
crates, making it
remade
a
is
little
so
bit
great
easier.
in- yeah,
Honestly,
I'm
we
looking
can't complain
forward.
because it's going to be 24-player. Crates would have been very difficult to avoid with all the backspam as well. And
I love the
whole
wings.
open world element of this track is phenomenal. You can see on the right, there's this feeling of epicness to Airship Fortress. It's in this massive, vast
Look at
land
that.
of darkness. So the part I'm most concerned
TVD
about
is
on the
pretty
track is right here.
big in
This
the
is
Mario Kart
extremely narrow.
space,
This game's
as
24
that's
players.
its whole thing.
And we
Primarily Mario
got
Kart Wii.
Charging Chuck's attacking us because
Okay.
of the chemic item, presumably. That's a little worrisome. I'm not gonna lie. The rest of the track, phenomenal. And then right here, check this out. This is usually off the edge. It still has like the same outline we're used to seeing on previous Airship Fortresses, but instead now it is off-road. You can see Yoshi hit a little bit of off-road there, and then he got green shelled.
Interesting.
But wow, Airship Fortress
He's
is
the
so
only reason
good.
Mario Kart
10 out
Wii
of
is
10
still
for
alive.
Airship Fortress, I'm beyond excited. We are starting off with the heavy hitters, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dino Jungle. I was screaming for joy seeing this. I literally
This looks
made
great
this
with
video
dinosaurs.
because
Love
of
it.
This track. Lots more dinosaurs. We have the classic dinosaur. We have the dinosaur before the one we're used to seeing in Double Dash
Love it.
Mario Kart 7. Very cool. And then here we don't have the right split path. We usually have like a right path to the bottom. Narrow path, it is gone. However, we can
Interesting
ride
those-
on
those
the rails,
comparisons that he
and
does.
I bet you can ride on the neck of the dinosaur there on the left. You look at Baby Rosalina on the left there. That looks
Yeah,
like
you
it's
can grind on it,
primed for
definitely.
some sort of tricking strategy. This part looks quite a bit different. Very industrial, factory-like. And then here, we still have the geysers. And it looks like to the right is an off-road shortcut with a dinosaur that is blocking
Where's
the
the
way. Instead
dinosaur?
of having the massive
Ah, there.
gap and the ramp with the huge jump. That seems to be changed quite a bit. I can't confirm it though. But that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see it
And then
because
here
the
we have
quality
broken
here is not
bridge
great
you can
because
trick
it's
off
just
of. Very
filmed
cool.
off
We also have
of a
an added
handheld.
boost panel, and then we have another trick
Ah,
on the
this is
ramp.
filmed from a
Then
TV
we
screen,
have the famous shortcut corner
but
from Mario
it's
Kart
not
7.
great
There's no
or
glider
what quality
or
is this?
plane being implemented here. My bet,
Okay, it's
is
1440p.
you can use a feather and you can skip
but
over
not
the gap on the
not the video.
That's what I'm thinking will happen on this track.
Dino
But you
Jungle.
never know. Maybe the feather cannot go
Looking
over
good.
walls like that. So only time will tell. But look at the
Looking
dinosaur
good. I
at
love the
beginning of
dinos
level.
running
It's
around.
So cool how the dinosaurs are a bigger part of the track than ever before.
All
This
these
one
tracks are
also is
probably
10 out of
they are
10.
new.
I'm just so happy this track's
They're
back.
new for me.
And now we have Choco Mountain.
Chocolate
from Mario
Mountain?
Kart
Which one?
64, although it was
64?
just
So this one I
recently in the
know.
booster course pass, and it looks so
I'm OG
different. I didn't even
64. I'm
recognize this was
actually
Choco
OG
Mountain for the
OG
first half until the Choco Ball
from
showed
the
up at
SNES.
end. I'm serious. But the thing is, though,
I'm
if
the
you look at the
OG.
map, it really does resemble
My first Mario
Choco Mountain
Kart was the
quite
first
well.
Mario Kart ever.
And I'm extremely impressed with what they
Time
did here.
flies.
Like, just another amazing recreation because I was afraid when I
Did he
heard Choco
change?
Mountain was
Wait,
in, I was
wait,
like, oh,
wait.
it's gonna be pretty well.
Was
And
he?
I'm extremely
Was he
impressed with what they
Donkey
did
Kong
here.
and then he
Like,
suddenly
just
transformed
another
himself
amazing
into
recreation because
Chuck?
I was afraid when I, heard Choco
All
Mountain.
right.
I was like, oh, it's gonna be pretty similar to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Choco Mountain.
Interesting.
It appeared as a retro only a handful of years ago.
This track looks
no,
completely
they really
different.
went above
I
and
don't
beyond.
recognize anything of it.
This is almost unrecognizable. If we didn't look
Yeah,
at
he
the
also
map,
says that.
we didn't see the Choco Balls, I wouldn't have figured out it's Choco Mountain. Seriously.
No.
So yeah, another.
I mean,
huge
this is
win.
the new
I
take
sound
on
like a
it,
broken record at
so-
this point with how many tracks I'm overly excited for.
It's
although
okay
we're
that they
going
change
over
it.
some of
Come
the
on, we
best
don't want
ones
the
first.
one-to-one
And
carbon
in
copies.
general, out of
Like
everything
new
Mario Kart
interpretations
has
of the
offered, this is
tracks
one of the things that
with the
I'm
current
most thrilled about. Personally.
possibilities.
I love the tracks from the old Mario Kart games making it back into this new, fresh game. For
This one
everyone
looks
to
good.
play.
Next
Super
track.
nostalgic for me, and they do such a great job every single time. All right. So I actually found
Rosalina
footage of
looking
Peach
cool.
Beach. We're going through the track.
This is
backwards.
better
We're at the
quality.
coral statue, and we're going to where the Cataclysms are. I think
Somehow
many of you know
better
where we are on
filmed.
the track right now. Double item
Spike.
boxes. Item boxes in totally different spot. Cataclysms
I don't get it why the
ginormous,
the
terrifying.
water
When
looks
Peach Dunks are
fine.
back in full effect, we are going to be
The water
running
looks
for
pretty.
our lives on Peach Beach, but I am here for it.
I mean, not
And, yeah, we're
next
rounding it
gen. It's
backwards,
just
of
like it
course.
looks better. I think it could have
Looks
even
pretty
run the
wide
water
to fit
on the
24
Switch.
player theme. Beautiful scenery. We still have the fountain on the right, and because we're playing it in Knockout Tour here, we do
Peach
not know
Beach.
for
This
sure
I
if
have
the
no
fountain
clue
will
this
be
about
implemented
this map,
into the
this
regular
track.
racetrack when you're playing 3 laps of it. My prediction is this track is gonna be quite a bit different when we play it on other
It
modes
is.
and play it online.
The
Now,
banana
knockout
feels
portion of it,
gigantic.
I really love. I'm glad I was able to spot and find this
Ooh,
footage,
wave
because I
race.
cannot find
Wave
footage of the change
race.
almost anywhere else. And as you can
It
see,
feels
there's
a
not
bit
even
like
much
wave
change
race,
on
just
the
without
way
waves
from
here.
target level.
But
This is where things get most
it would have been
interesting
cool if
with
there are
the mix.
waves
We
where you
have
could like
Toad's
jump
Factory,
over it.
a Lightning Cup track, playing it in the
Oh,
Lightning
that's
Cup.
my
Lap
favorite
3, we're
character,
on the actual
Boo.
race course, and the Stomper section, the
Boo is
first,
my favorite one.
big monumental section of Toad's Factory,
Or like
looks
from my
really
favorite
good.
characters.
Gonna be stressful 24 players.
I
It's
like
narrower than it is in Mario
horror
Kart
and
Wii.
creepy
Now
stuff
we must
and
pause.
ghostly stuff.
We are on the conveyor belt
Toad
section.
Factory is
Instead of
definitely the
having
most
crates, we
requested
have
Mario
coins.
Kart
This is
track
gonna be
that
so easy. This
never
was a
made
very
it into
helpful
the
section in Mario Kart Wii.
booster
They also
course
removed
pass.
Toad from the
I
factory,
think
but
they will
Flop
also
was
make a
Toad
booster
above
course
King Boo,
pass
usually a giant toad there,
in
we don't
future
see. I like how these are trick
to
modes.
revive it a bit and
Not
give it
typical
more
Mario Kart
extended
Wii. That
life.
would've been cool. Really like that change. The
I
board on
hope.
the right is
I
wrong.
don't mind buying
Usually,
new
you can
tracks.
fall off there. That's a big change.
Really, I
And
don't.
then we have this section
Not
up here,
just
this
right
ramp,
now
and it's
from
slowly
release.
leveling out, and you can see coins
Maybe in 2
on
years,
the end instead of an item box.
3
The
years,
item boxes are moved
a
little
booster
bit further
pack
up and are no longer
pass.
at the ramp here.
Or that they in 1
Here's
year
where I
they
get
say
a
okay,
little bit
booster
sad.
pack, and
The lake is gone. This would have been a
it comes
prime
out in the course of
opportunity
1
to add the
year,
lake,
every
add a
couple of
railing
months,
around the
every
lake,
3
make it
months.
so you can trick off this
You
ramp
get
right
two,
here
two,
and
three
land on
new
the
tracks, or
railing,
like
rail ride
4
around the
tracks.
lake.
It would
That
be
would have
awesome.
been a genius idea. Come on, Nintendo, hire me already. This part looks great. You know, the bulldozers and the mud
Looks
function's
good.
pretty
Toad's
normal,
Factory
but
also
this last
completely
ramp
new
is
for
like
me.
Moo Moo Meadows
8
blue
had
ramp in the
DLC.
middle of the level.
Yeah, I hope.
This ramp
Yeah, I know.
is gonna give
I
a
hope
very
they also have
underwhelming
one for here
trick
for this
boost.
one.
It's just a tiny ramp. This was
So
a
8
big ramp in Mario
original,
Kart
8 had
Wii. It was low
DLC.
trickable. You can get a ton of air if you miss the low trick.
And then the
So,
deluxe
Toad's
included the
Factory
DLC, and
looks
they
really
added then
beautiful, but
additional
not
DLC, I
the
guess.
biggest fan of some of the changes.
Cool
So,
looking card.
9 out of 10 for Toad's Factory. Next, we are going to move on to N64 Wario Stadium.
What
We will
is
see the
this
mini-map
Donkey
shift
Kong
in
doing?
the middle momentarily once Donkey Kong crosses the line here. And
This
you can
clothes
see
looks
this is
awesome.
a simpler track. They've cut out quite a bit. It's not very recognizable.
It's a very simple track,
In
this
fact,
one, Wario Stadium.
It
This
almost
is a
feels like
classic
brand new
one.
track, if I'm being honest. Like, I see the resemblance to N64 Wario
All
Stadium,
8 Deluxe
especially, like,
added
the last
was a
corner
new
and stuff,
battle mode and
but
included
they
all the
changed
DLC from the
area so
original 8.
significantly and even, like,
Alright.
removed part of the track. I
Yeah, I
get
missed
why
the
they did it,
original 8.
but I wish the track kept the same layout like the other retros, and maybe just made it 2 laps like Wario Coliseum. Although, you know,
Basically,
Nintendo
Mario
doesn't
Kart
really
8
like to make
sucks.
2-lap tracks anymore unless it was Mario Kart 12.
Yeah, probably.
All right, we got the big ramp here. Peach is going over. Oh,
Probably.
the fire is so epic. I love it. That is awesome. And then more boost panels upon landing. But overall,
We have,
I would
again, the
say
feather.
This retro doesn't do much for me. I
And
think, you know, it's one of the tracks.
I think there was some
it's a really
grenades or
empty
some
small
hammers
track
that the
never
guy
came back as a
hammers
retro,
were
so it's
that the
cool to
guy
see it
was
came back,
shooting
but
in a video
it's
that I
just a
saw.
track that I feel like
Before the
it's
booster
changed a
course
lot,
pass, more people
and I would've
definitely
done
said
it
Mario Kart
differently
Wii was
personally. But
better.
we won't know until we play it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
let me know what you thought of the retro
No,
tracks.
8
Here's
Deluxe
Mario Circuit
is
1, 2, and 3,
is
which I think
extremely
everyone has
good.
seen by now. I'm hoping they do
And it
this
will
for
take
the
time
Ghost
until we
Valley
get
tracks,
DLC
the
for this
Vanilla
one, and
Lakes,
then it will
and
be
imagine
this
if
one
they
will
did
be, I
this
think,
for
the best
Super
Mario Kart.
Nintendo 3 Bowser Castle tracks. That would be so good.
I really think so. It has so
yeah,
much
extremely excited.
potential.
All the retros look really good. I'd say, you know, 9 out of 10 on Wario Stadium and Toad's Factory. Like, Wario Stadium
Mario
is
Circuit 1, 2,
significantly
and
better
3.
than it was in the N64, and I'm happy to see it finally come back as a retro.
It feels
But
a
Toad's
bit
Factory looks
different,
worse than it does in Mario
you know?
Kart Wii.
Not bad,
And,
it's just
you know, when
different.
the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass tracks came
With
out,
the
some
with
of them I
the
thought were
ranks
even better than Mario
people
Kart Wii,
looking
like
at.
Mushroom Gorge was so good.
They're not
My
very
favorite
full,
one
that's the
by
thing,
far
but
is Dino Dino Jungle. I felt just like my inner child come out.
they
watching
combined
that
all
track
Mario
and how it
Kart
comes to life with
circuits
all the dinosaurs. It's
into
just
one track.
beautiful, and
Oh.
it's back as a retro. The last time we saw it in Mario Kart 7. But it's
Okay.
here to stay in Mario Kart World. Cannot wait to see what else we get in the future, potential DLC tracks and whatnot. But let me know your thoughts. What
Okay. Do we have one more video? Because I would be watching one more. And then I would go, look at me. Look at it. At least Mario Kart Circuits NES 1 and 2 got merged into one track. Now we have again the endless story. If you have one. My Nintendo Switch 2 Metroid Prime. Let's watch this.
This is Metroid Prime 4 rendering in 4K.
But this is new 8 days ago.
This is Metroid Prime 4 rendering in
4K.
4K at 60 frames a second.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Hello there, lovely people.
Looks
It's Alex
nice.
from Nintendo Live here. And yes, we have B-roll from Nintendo of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Switch
at
2 edition. For
4K
me, it's
60
clear I will
on
not be buying
Switch
it for the
2,
Switch
and
one.
It is utterly, utterly gorgeous. We only have 39
It looks good. Look at
seconds of
that.
it, unfortunately,
Looks
but
really
what a
nice.
39 seconds.
I might even
This
play it
shot
with the
here in
mouse
particular,
option.
the amount of detail
Here I
on
could
the
be playing with the
backgrounds,
mouse option.
Maybe it's fudged, maybe it's, you know, sort of
Looking forward for
make-believe
that.
or
I heard that
actually
it's
fully
not.
modeled and stuff like that.
I heard that it's not optimal with the mouse, but because it's kind of weird to hold it. It's not a real mouse. It will be cool to be able to connect the USB mouse and play with it, and just with it with the one controller and a real mouse. But I don't think it's possible.
Detail on the door, just
Wish they had
everything is
4040p,
so
90
finely
FPS.
detailed. We get to see more
The
forward
thing
as
is,
well. Do you see the
for
reflections
stream,
there? The reflections coming off the mortar,
I won't
the
be able.
lighting
Like,
from
let's
the
see if I
board
can play it
itself.
in 4K,
I'm sure a lot
because
of
I
it is
have
just
only a
trickery, 'cause this is a
2K
portable device,
1440p
but
screen
what trickery. It
for
looks
my PC. I don't have a
I'm
4K
honestly
computer screen.
gobsmacked, or at least I was when
I
first
can
saw
play
this.
it on
I'm
my.
still a
Let's
little bit
put him a
gobsmacked.
bit lower because we don't care what he's. I mean, we're focusing on just the video. So yeah, I can play it on TV on 4K, but not on here on this setup. So I hope, let's see how it will be for streaming. Maybe I can just run 4K and the 2K screen shows it. That would be the best. But it would be nice if, I don't know why they skipped 2K. I don't get it. I think because there are no 2K TVs, the game will still run internally at 4K if your display is 1440p. That is excellent then. Because then it doesn't matter, and we have anyway like a good. It will be good then. It will look great. Yeah, Metroid Prime is a good. We didn't finish Metroid Prime. We didn't do it. I really didn't finish that game. I think I will be finishing that game offline. I will do that because I completely lost track. I didn't like. There you see that the game was a bit dated. That you had a lot of backtracking. So I'll be finishing that offline. And maybe make a recap video or a small review for me, but in vertical format. I will try that out. The Switch 2 has a 1440p setting. That's also good. Let's see. I have to test it out because I don't know how it will react. Okay, this is the same thing he's repeating now. He's just repeating that in loop. Switch and Switch 2 gameplay. Let's have a look at the difference. This is the Switch 1. You see, it's not as good as before. It doesn't look bad. It looks good. But, I mean, it's a technical difference. Hardware difference. Yeah, look how much better it looks. No comparison. Looks much better. This is clean. Look at it. Yeah. I'm happy that they postponed this game for the Switch 2. And that it comes out also for the first one. And initially it was developed for the first one. But you have it look side by side. Yeah. You have somehow more like fog below in the Switch 1. Okay, you don't see super big difference, but the resolution and the frames will be the deciding factor. Aren't definitive of comparison because they downloaded and compressed video to compare. That's a dish. That's also true. That's also true. Let's have a look. 4K gameplay. Ah, yeah, this we already saw. I mean, it looks great. I'm looking forward. Then this game I will be playing this year quite a lot, like once a week. This game will be the one that I will be playing, I think, on Fridays. I'll be playing like 1 hour and a half of Mario Kart. Then something more, because I liked the old style of stream, how we had it, that we split it, that it's just not 2 or 3 hours of Mario Kart, because that's a bit a lot. So like 1.5 hours, 1.5 hour stream, and then the remaining part, some just chatting, or maybe some other little game that we can play on the Switch. So one day I will be doing, really, because I only have 2 days. I don't have 3 days anymore. Except sometimes in exceptions, but like for general, Friday will be my Nintendo stream, and Sunday evening I will be streaming something else. But the Friday stream, I want to have this one that we do like pass it and do multiplayer, and with a bit of talking what happened during the week. Better than Sunday. That's the plan. The skybox in this game are so good. Yeah, but now that I look at it, yeah, much better than before. I mean, and the cards look gorgeous. The cards look awesome, and finally with big wheels, not with this little stupid. I mean, it is how it is, but I didn't like how the cards looked in 8. They were very cool cards, but you were not really able to use them because of competitiveness, and that you were not competitive. So everybody had to take basically the same combination. Everybody had to take the same. So yeah. Good. No, I think I will go to sleep because I feel super tired. I woke up at 5 a.m. and now it's almost 1. So I'm almost awake 24 hours. No, yeah. Yeah, 24 hours. Not 24 hours, what am I talking about? But too long. And yeah, thanks a lot for everybody that popped in also in the shadows. You're very, very much appreciated, Jiggly. It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot again for sending me that suggestion with the logo, the profile picture. Right, man. Have a good night. You too. Let's see what I will stream on Sunday. I still don't know. Like I'm a bit not clueless, but just thinking what we could do, because there's so many games, but there's so many games also that I think it makes no sense to stream them. Eventually, I will not even finalize Titanfall 100% on stream, because first-person shooters make me feel dizzy and bad. I don't know, lately, I don't know what happened to me. Like, I'm sure today I would have been dizzy, and I would have felt bad from Titanfall. It's a great game, but yeah, we will see. Good. Have a great night. Thanks a lot, everybody, and see you next time. Bye-bye.